up, everybody? What up, everybody? Let's talk about it. It's April Dawn. What up, everybody? It's April Dawn. What up, everybody? It's April Dawn. Let's talk about
everybody. It's April Dawn. I came to holla at y'all again. This is my little day. I have about 30 minutes before I have to teach a class, so I just want to come and holla at y'all for a minute and talk about these shows I've been watching. This is not going to be a full review of anything. This is just going to be some of my quick thoughts about the different shows that are on television. So as you already know, if you watch my channel, I am in a play right now, so all of my time is taken up, but we open on Thursday, so I'll at least have Monday, Tuesday, and like Wednesday afternoon back, for myself. But Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, it's gone for another month. But I have had a chance to watch a few shows and catch up with a few shows. So I'll let you know what I have. I'm still kind of behind, y'all. I'm not gonna lie. I try to do what I can, but I'm so tired. Like, when I have my one day off, I just try to make me some food that comes from my kitchen and relax or whatever. So with the baby and everything. So y'all outside, he's doing good. Your internet nephew is doing well. He's walking and everything. He's not feeling that great this week, but he's walking around and, ain't stopping from doing whatever he needs to do, okay? So I want to talk to y'all about House of Dragons. Well, let me go back. I'm going to talk to you about the end of The Chi. I watched the whole season. I thought that it was lackluster, to be honest with you. They have a whole nother season. The problem with The Chi is, I've thought about this, is that there's no stakes. Tiffany goes to try to sleep with Emmett. Emmett rebuffs her, and then she eventually tells Rob about it. Nothing happens. He just says, okay, don't do it again. That's it. Okay, Duda is deciding to be the bad guy. This whole thing was the tape that was coming out. So they put the tape out of him not hitting Marcus. Now, obviously, he probably can't run for mayor anymore. But other than that, he said he ain't leaving town. Somebody got to be the bad guy. No stakes. Nothing happens. Nothing happens. Kevin, goes. He makes a lot of money. He wants to move out. Now, you're not finna tell me with $6,000 you finna move out your mama house and get a lawyer and emancipate yourself. Like, that's not finna happen. Just because you have $6,000 don't mean you're gonna be able to maintain that and keep your own place and pay all your own bills. I think Kevin is just doing the most. Do I think that his mama and Dre are a little bit smothering? To a degree, yes. Because what's her name, child? Get on my nerve. Mama, Nina, get on my nerves, jumping to conclusions all the time and invading his boy privacy like that. So they need to treat him a little bit different because he's not a little kid anymore. He's growing up. He wants some authority over his life. So I think they need to adjust to that. And plus, he's in one man in the house with a whole bunch of women all the time his whole life. So I think that in his haste to get out, he's going to realize that life is not as easy as you think it is. We all know adults who've been adulting for at least 10 years, their life is not easy, okay? So, like I said, it's just no stakes. The boy shot the gun. Bakari shot the gun. What's her name? Girl, child, whatever homegirl name is, she done lost the baby. The next episode, he go say he's sorry. And she just like, okay. And Jake is over it. Everybody not mad no more. Okay? You can see that dude that has invested in Emmett's business, he finna run that shit into the ground. Okay, but they had Jada in the most terrible wedding dress I've ever seen in my entire life. I've seen her hair in real life, and she has gray hair, but it's longer and natural hair. This wig that they have put her in is absolutely atrocious. And if her and Dre and Nina all went to school together, why do they look so young? And why does she look so old and elderly? Even if she was 3 or 4 years older than them. I mean, I know people gray early, but golly, they got her looking extra old. I don't understand. It was cute, that they got together. That's cute. But it's just like, why y'all look so bad and old? I don't know. The writing is just not good, y'all, on this show. I don't even know why they have another season. Like I said, it's really just watching people live their life. It's like y'all come and watch me go to the theater every damn night and joke with my friends and come home. It's no stakes. It's no stakes in the show. There's nothing that's providing any tension for something to happen. I mean, this whole thing, Tracy got to be the stupidest motherfucker on earth. Like, girl, why are you running behind this drug dealer, gangbanger, and think that he's going to put it all down for you? Tracy, you couldn't be this stupid. Tracy just get on my nerves because of pure stupidity. She's stupid. And now, what's his name done came out the closet, I guess. I mean, was he in the closet? I don't know. Like, somebody from the community, please let me know what y'all think about it. He's finally accepting who he is and acknowledging who he is, but wasn't he already doing that with Imani? So why is this such a big deal? It's not like him and Imani was some secret or nobody knew she was transgender. So I'm confused as to why is this such a big deal at this point that he likes transgender women. Like I said, there is no stakes. Y'all expect us to forget that he was with a transgender woman out in the open with no problems for like a whole season, and now it's a big deal that we keep it a secret because you're running for government. Child, I just don't understand, okay? And for those of you who like the show, I want you to get in the comments and tell me why. Why do you like it? Because Tiffany is a bird, okay? Like, I'm sorry. Tiffany is a bird. You got a whole fine man over here, and you worry about Emmett, pulling Emmett again because Keisha got with him, a girl who had got with him a long time ago. It's not like this some new stuff. You know what I'm saying? Did they go about it the right way? Not necessarily, but if he ended up being the love of Keisha's life, then it's fine. You know what I mean? It is what it is. But I can understand you even being mad about it, but it's just that for you to go to try to sleep back with him after you done spent a whole 2 seasons telling us how much you don't want this nigga is just amazing to me, child, and just so stupid. Tiffany is a bird. She don't deserve Rob because he too level-headed and calm for her, and she about as deep as the puddle. I cannot. Dom just disappeared. Yeah, the season was just very much lackluster, okay? And I don't even know if I'm gonna review it next season because it's not giving me anything. I've been watching Dragons or House of Dragons. House of Dragons is amazing. It's a good show. It's a Game of Thrones show. If you haven't watched it, it's a spinoff from Game of Thrones. It's like a prequel. So what happened 200 years before all the people in Game of Thrones, all the events of Game of Thrones happened, right? So now we're in the part where Rhaenyra is getting married. I think this is the last week we're going to see that young Rhaenyra. We're going to get an old Rhaenyra next week. She has married a Valerian, Leon, I think his name was, Valerian or something like that. So they've gotten married. I felt bad for Sir Christian. Sir Christian was in love. She had put that, what Kev on stage does a comedic review, and he calls it that Tarkucci. She done got some of that Tarkucci, and or he done got some of that Tarkucci, baby, and lost his mind. At first I was like, well, he a virgin, you know what I'm saying? He probably, but then I realized she was a virgin too. And so, you know what? She a G with it. Somebody pointed that out to me. She was a G. And so we expected more from Christian. Like, play your position, player. Play your position. You talking about you finna give up the thing because you done, you know, sullied your, you know, your knighthood. But hell, she a damn princess. She done sullied her booty too. You don't see her acting like you acting. That's all you got. Just be quiet. All you have to do is just be quiet. Just, this boy done went and told on himself and everything. So now Miss Hightower, she like, I don't feel guilty about being with your daddy no more. Okay? Stepdaughter. I got green on, the color old town, to let you know I'm in the game. I know you was lying to me. Okay, she wasn't necessarily lying. She was just lying about who it was. I mean, she wasn't coupling with her uncle, even though she kind of liked her uncle a little bit. You could tell she liked him because she was like, why don't you just take me up to Dragonstone or whatever they had and live and just make me your wife? I'm like, child, how you make an 18-year-old niece your wife, child? These people are sleeping with their cousins and sisters and brothers is just taking me to the king. But it's nasty. Yeah, that's the interesting how she liked him. And then the other man, the strong man, he came in there. I think that's why Christian was finna kill himself, because he was derelicting his duty. He was over here beating this Lannister man to death. He beating the Joffrey to death, okay? And then you not protecting the princess, which you're supposed to do. And the old time big strong man, he came in there and he got her. He picked her up out the crowd and brought her up out the crowd because they was finna take sis down, okay? So yeah, Rhaenyra is a city girl. You ain't gonna tell me she ain't a city girl. City girl's up. Cause she told Christian, baby, I'm not finna be out there with no cinnamon and no oranges. Bitch, I am the princess of the 9 realms. I'm finna be the queen. You got me. If you think I'm finna be out in the woods with you selling some cinnamons in India, baby, you are a sellsword. I am a icon. I am legendary. Like, what? So Sir Christian's finna kill himself. I saw on one of those, you know, explaining to you videos that basically he loved her, but now he loathes her. So I don't know how him and Allison gonna come into play. Is he gonna be messing around with Allison because he young and she young and he cute and she pretty? You know what I'm saying? So, or they gonna team up to bring that hoe down, okay? Or protect her children because as her father pointed out, Alicent's children is going to be in jeopardy because Rhaenyra wants to secure her place on the throne, and because it's going to get challenged because she's a woman. So this will be interesting to see how the Lannisters was the one who ended up on the throne, because in this episode you can tell they're like not even really acknowledged or respected like that by this guys. And I just want to say that King Viserys, baby, he was knocking on heaven's door. My God, he was doing a two-step on that hoe, okay? Because, baby, he was dying. He was dead. He was rotting. He was melting away like ice cream, bitch. Like the Wicked Witch of the West. The Wicked Witch of the West. That bitch was dying the whole time. I said, damn, bro. And then I love the way the Valerian, the king, the wife got him right on together. Like, don't be going out there begging, because you know the son is gay. So, you know, Valerian, he ain't never happy. Corlys, that's his name. Lord Corlys ain't never satisfied. Now, he knew he kind of had the upper hand because Viserys came to him instead of him going up to where they are. So he knew he kind of had the upper hand. But, sir, you're doing the most at this point. Like, your son is gay, and you put him in a precarious situation. You done found him a beard. You done finally got married and merged these families and secured your fleets or your ships or whatever you got. And so, you know, it's good. You know what I'm saying? Like, stop tripping. Basically, that's what his wife was telling him. So, I think Daemon is a demon, okay? And he gonna be a whole lot of trouble. He gonna be a thorn in our side. And the other man, whose dad is the new hand of the king, that guy, he will operate a lot on listening, paying attention, being shady, you know, dropping a little tea here and there. You know, he remind you of from Game of Thrones, right? The one, I forgot his name, but it was the one who got killed, who eventually got killed for doing all them lies and deceits and fuckery he was doing behind the scenes, okay? So, the master, was it the master of coin? I think it was the master of coin or whatever his name was. He was the one always up in some business, always being shady, listening. You know, this is a lot like this guy here. He dropped the hint that, you know, that Rhaenyra had got that plan BT. Okay, so if you don't watch House of Dragons, I don't know what to tell you, because you got to start with the Game of Thrones. Sorry, and that's like 7 seasons, 8 seasons, and then you get to House of Dragons. Or you can just like fast forward and, you know, maybe just watch the last season and then catch up on all the things in between. That's on you. It's a long ride. Once you do it, it's going to be like you're addicted to it every day. You're going to want to watch. So, you know, that's on y'all. As far as Queen Sugar, I haven't watched one episode. I don't have OWN, so I have to like really do work to watch that show. And I just haven't had the time. So I haven't watched that one. I did watch the first episodes of Atlanta. I liked the fact that we got a little bit of actual storytelling that has to do with the core people that are on the show. Okay? Because this show goes off the rails. It's very episodic. It's very like we're talking about different things that don't have anything to do with each other every single week. And that's cool. It just, you know, I just glad to know that, you know, we got a little bit more about why Ern got kicked out of Princeton and what happened with that situation, and, you know, like into his therapy sessions and like, and, you know, a little bit of look into what's going on into his life. That's all I really got for Atlanta, because it's just hilariously random, and I just love the show just to watch it just for the art's sake of watching. If you don't watch Atlanta, you should. It's a good show. Watch The Handmaid's Tale, the very first episode of Handmaid's Tale, and all I'll tell you is that my blood pressure be high as fuck. My blood pressure be high. Every time I watch that show, it's very high. Because then people be on there, that's what I mean when I say stakes. The stakes are so high on this show. First of all, June, you gonna walk around all day. I was like, June don't want to go to jail, bitch, because you walk around with blood on all day long. You just finna rub your hand on everything. You just finna put the DNA all over the place, girl. That's what you about to do. You did all of that because you feel guilty about everything that's happened, all the decisions you made. I did think it was stupid for the girls to say, we want to go back in Gilead and kill everybody and kill people. I think that was crazy. I thought that was dumb as hell, like she said. But I also thought it was interesting that it was cool to go and test the waters when we was killing somebody you want to kill. But now that these other women want to go out there and, you know, get their revenge, now it's, oh, now let's not do it. That's not safe, boom, boom, boom. I'm like, okay, girl, but you ain't had no problem with it when it was about you. But okay. So, okay, girl. That, I also think that, you know, didn't she know that she couldn't get tried for this because they was in no man's land? So why would you go turn yourself in thinking that you were going to go to jail for it when you already knew that they wasn't going to try you for it because you was in no man's land? I think that Serena, I haven't watched the second episode, but I think that Serena, she going to start feeling herself now that Waterford is dead. And although some people I know don't like her in Gilead, I know some people do, probably pulling for her. And she going to go on, and it just boiled my blood when she was talking about all the things that June is capable of. Like, y'all didn't make her into the monster that she is because you raped her and held her captive for years. That is very frustrating for me to watch her rant and rave about how June is so horrible and all the things that she has done and the things that she is capable of. After y'all have raped, beat, tortured, and imprisoned women and forced them to have babies for years and as a part of your religion. I hope that June kills her in the most horrible way that is humanly possible. I want her to die in a terrible way. Okay? Now that I'm talking about a character on a TV show, I don't wish people death in real life. But on this TV show, Serena, she gots to go, bitch. She gots to go. Gots to go. That's all I got so far because, like I said, I got to watch the second episode. So I'll be popping in probably for the next few weeks just like this, just to do a little light TV talk. We can talk about what you think about these different shows in the comments. Y'all let me know what y'all think. This is about as good as it's going to get for now until I can get some more free time to do an episodic review because I'm just not at home. That's just the tea. I am just not at home to do it. All right. So I want to hear what you guys think. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe and share my video with all your friends. And I'll talk to you later. Don't forget, I'm in a play in Houston called Love and Southern Discomfort. It's running at the Ensemble Theater all from from September 22nd all the way to October 16th. That's a month. We have shows Thursday night, Friday night, 2 shows on Saturday, and 1 show on Sunday. So if you're in the Houston area, come on out and see me, okay? I'm playing Mila. I got a big part too, y'all. So this is cool. This is my first time doing that. Ooh, and I got to kiss somebody. Oh, my gosh. He cute, though. So come on and see. Come on out and see it. I'll holler at y'all next time. Peace.